Next on Vegas.
Charlie.
Now, I'll look into Charlie's death. You promise to sober up and stay that way.
But
That's the deal.
Dad! I want to get Dad!
I know where she is, so I promise you, by the end of the day, she's gonna be just as dead as he is.
Would you tell me if I guessed right?
No.
A beekeeper.
No, a beekeeper.
I know now. It's you're the person that paints the stripes on a zebra.
Mm-hmm. What makes you think I used to work with animals?
Because you're so good to animals now.
Charlie. Charlie? Charlie?
What are you doing here?
Got a call saying somebody I knew got killed down here last night.
That was just some wino that happened in here, fell down, bumped his head.
Mind if I take a look?
Hold it. Set him down.
Never saw him before.
Seen somebody want to get you out of bed early.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll talk to you later.
Laurie?
Oh.
Laurie Bishop?
Oh. Hello, Dan.
Laurie, are you all right? Laurie, you're the one who called me, aren't you?
Yes.
Was that a friend of yours?
Everything in mine. Someone murdered him.
Well, that's not what the police said.
I need a drink. Dan, please, buy me a drink.
Okay, come on.
Please.
Buy you a drink, come on.
The old lady, she left with some guy. He's got personalized plates. Name's Tanna. Shouldn't be hard to trace.
Yeah.
We're on the scrambling device, so speak freely.
All right.
Just one question, Mr. Wright. My people in Vegas tell me that there was a drunk found dead near that house this morning. How was that, Mr. Wright?
All right, so I killed him. But the old lady he was with got away.
It seems that witness isn't the only man I've got to worry about.
It wasn't my fault. Look, I have no intention of leaving town without hitting that witness.
Enjoy your stay in Vegas, Mr. Wright.
Wait a minute. Look, it's okay. It's okay. There's no problem because, you see, I know where she is. So, I promise you, by the end of the day, she's gonna be just as dead as he is.
Drink this.
No.
Look, Laurie, we talk over coffee or we don't talk at all.
You said you were going to give me a drink.
This is it.
I need a drink. Look at my hands. They're shaking like egg beaters.
Have it your way.
I need it. I need it.
Laurie, tell me what happened to your friend last night.
We were drunk. It was about, I don't know, it was dark. It was 2 or 3 in the morning or something. And I wanted to lie down. So we were going into the alley. And then I heard something like a shot. And someone hit Charlie hard. I heard it.
A shot? Laurie, the police said that Charlie fell down.
Somebody hit him. I heard it hard, real hard.
Okay. What did this guy look like?
Oh, I don't know. I was drunk. I don't know.
Is anybody else with him?
No. Yes. There could have been others. I'm not sure. See, the man that hit Charlie, he pushed me, and I fell. I was dizzy, and
Then what did he do?
I guess he ran away.
Well, why didn't you try to get some help?
I guess I must have passed out. When I woke up, the only thing I could think to do was call you. I guess after I left, someone must have found the body and called the police. Dan, please, help find Charlie's killer, please, will you? Please.
Laurie, I'm a professional. I charge for my services.
Obviously, I can't give you anything
Yes,
right
you
now.
can. Now, I'll look into Charlie's death if you promise to sober up and stay that way.
But
That's the deal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I want you to stay here for a while until I find out what's going on. Now, you might not remember the killer's face, but he doesn't know that. And he might try to do something about it.
Dan, Charlie's body, where is it?
I'll contact the funeral home, okay?
Thanks, yeah.
Hi, Dan. I'm sorry I'm late, but you should have seen the...
This is my secretary, B. This is an old friend of mine, Laurie Bishop.
Hello.
All right, come on. I want you to lie down. Come on. Lie down.
It's always like this when I need a drink, Dan. Please.
You're in rest, all right?
Please, Dan. I need
Lie down.
a drink.
Just lie down, okay?
I don't want a better bit. No. Oh, Dan! I want a drink, Dan! Dan! Dan, you promised to drink. I want a drink. I want a drink. Oh.
Laurie Bishop said she saw someone in that alley with a rifle.
The Laurie Bishop? You mean the one that hasn't drawn a sober breath since she hit Skid Row?
Yeah, the Laurie Bishop.
Look, Dan, I respected that lady as much as anybody. But what she was is not what she is, a drunk.
Dave, the bullet hole in the door across from the alley is no hallucination.
All right, what makes you think that bullet hole was made last night?
Because Laurie said she saw someone club her friend to death with a rifle.
Clubbed to death. Dan, the old man was drunk. He fell down and hit his head. Now, that's the way the report reads.
Dave, I know how bad you'd feel if you didn't check out that bullet hole and it turns out that Charlie was murdered.
You do, huh?
I do. Get your coat, Nelson.
You're all hard.
What do you have?
Plenty. You know you wave the price of a bottle of port in front of their noses? You can't get some of them winos to shut up.
Who was the old man?
Charlie Wade. Hey, he used to be a high school principal, believe it or not. Hey, running around with some old broad named Laurie Bishop. Nobody seems to know what she used to be. Nobody's seen her since yesterday.
Tanna Investigations. Yeah, hello. I'd like to talk to Laurie Bishop. Is she there?
Yeah, she's here, but, she's indisposed at the moment. Who's this?
I'm a friend of Charlie's. I heard about what happened, and I'd like to tell her how sorry I am.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you give me your name and number? I'll tell her you called.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll call back later. Thank you.
Sorry I asked.
She's there.
So now we're sure she's in with the PI. Terrific.
So now we lure her out of there. All right, go nose around the morgue, see what the county intends to do with Charlie's remains.
Hey.
Hey, if Enfield sends a cleanup boy out here, you can bet the shooting's not gonna stop with me.
All right.
I know, don't tell me. It's not there.
Dave, I'm telling you, 45 minutes ago, there was a bullet hole in that door frame. Somebody fix this.
Dan, I can't very well investigate a bullet hole that doesn't exist. Sorry, old buddy.
That guy's got pain in the rear written all over him. He'll be taken care of. Come on, we've got to get back.
Hi.
I'm not buying anything.
I'm not selling anything.
Pity. I would have changed my mind.
I'm trying to get in touch with the people who live next door. You know them very well?
Nope.
Do you know their names?
All I know is 3 nights in a row, every couple months. Some men come and they go. Mostly at night. My kind of neighbors.
Yeah. Was somebody there last night?
Not that I know of.
It sure looks like the yard's kept up.
Some guy comes by every now and then, gives the lawn a shot. If you'd like to talk to him, you're welcome to wait here.
Do you think he'll be by today?
No.
Just the man I wanted to see.
I know what that means. You want me to go someplace.
To the County Hall of Records to find out who owns the house at 2109 Glendale Avenue.
2109 Glendale.
Right.
I'm gone.
Bye. Well, ladies, how goes it? Welcome back, Counselor. What was the name of that man you used to practice law with?
Why?
Well, I thought I would invite him over so you could talk about old times.
No. That was not part of our deal.
The deal was you'd get your act together. And we both know you can't do that until you face the reason you started drinking.
Dan.
A year ago, Laurie Bishop was the best damn defense attorney in the state of Nevada.
That's right. I was good. I was so damn good. You know what I did? I defended a man I knew was guilty. A murderer, and I knew it. But I prepared the most brilliant defense of my career for him. Because a lawyer's job is not to pass judgment, but to defend a client to the best of his or her ability. And I got him off. And you know what he did? 1 week later, he went out and butchered 3 of the people who testified against him. 3 more victims, all because of me. That's how good I was. I should have been put away. They should have put me away. Oh, my God. Oh, why? Oh, my God. Oh, no.
You've punished yourself enough.
How you doing?
Hey, Ben, did you find the owner of the house?
Sort of.
Ben's?
Well, this place is owned by a holding company, which is owned by another company, which is owned by another company, and the list goes on from here to Pittsburgh.
So the name of the actual owner is buried?
Very, very deep. You want me to keep trying?
Well, right now, just knowing that somebody's making it tough to check out that house is enough.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy I could kiss you. Well, only kidding, big fella. I'll see you.
Hello?
Hello. I'm with the Palm Funeral Home. I understand someone there is prepared to make arrangements for the funeral of Charles Wade.
Oh, yes, I am. I was a close friend of Charlie's.
There are a few things I'd like to discuss with you. Would it be convenient for you to come in this afternoon?
I could be there in 10 minutes.
Fine. Thank you.
That was the funeral home. They want to go over the burial arrangements with me.
Well, wait a minute and I'll take you.
Oh, B, this is a personal thing. I'd really rather go by myself. And it's not very far. I can walk.
Laurie, you're not gonna stop off anywhere, are you?
No. No, I'm not.
Get ready. She'll be coming up behind us in about 10 minutes.
Well, how's my favorite bookkeeper?
Hi, Dan.
Where's Laurie?
Well, I said she could go to the funeral home to make the burial arrangements.
What?
Dan, she needs people to trust her. She'll be okay.
But, B, I've made all the arrangements. There are no arrangements to make.
Oh, my God. Dan, she left 5 minutes ago. She walked.
There she is.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
DA says this is getting out of hand. Now, I don't care what you have to do. Keep the witness under wraps.
Yeah, okay. People downtown say yesterday somebody tried to kill the old lady we passed in the alley.
The shooter tried to hit her?
Yeah, it looks that way.
That means she really did see something after all.
It also means that P.I. will be more underfoot than ever. Maybe it's time we paid a visit to Dan Tanna.
With pleasure.
Don't you think it's about time you told me what's going on?
Don't you think it's about time you told me what you're talking about?
Laurie Bishop. You were informed that somebody just tried to kill her.
The report is on my desk.
And doesn't it tell you anything? Like maybe she might be telling the truth about what happened in the alley that night?
Dan, I'm going to say this loud and clear. Leave it alone.
Leave what alone? What happened to procedure? You're always talking about procedure. You know, your men processed her in about 5 minutes. They didn't even ask her to describe the man she saw in the alley. Didn't ask her to look in a mug book.
Leave it alone.
And what about the plates on that car? I mean, how long does it take to check a set of plates, Dave?
I'll say this slowly. We are working on it.
You're working on it, Hal. You're stonewalling me.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, the old lady's in there with his secretary. And some guy that showed wearing roller skates.
I'll be there as soon as I have everything ready.
guys looking for me?
As a matter of fact, we are, Mr. Tanner. There's a few things we'd like to discuss with you.
Fine. I'd just like to remind you that this is a public place. I'd like to advise discretion.
You'd advise us? That's your problem, Tanner. You don't know who or what you're dealing with, yet you keep right on sticking your head where it doesn't belong.
So why don't you guys just tell me what's going on?
We got a better idea. Why don't you keep your face to yourself? For instance, no more questions about the house at 2109 Glendale.
I'll think about it.
No, what you'll do is forget you ever saw the house. Or us.
Not interested.
We're not here to pique your interest, Tanner. We're telling you to lay off.
Is there really any need for further conversation?
No, I think that about covers it.
You're out of your league, Tanner. That's all you need to know.
Now for my next brilliant move.
Cards, please. Players, 2. Cards to me, please. For the bank, 2. Card for the players. I draw a card. You have 9 to tie. 1 more card, sir. Now the players win. 9/4 the players.
You're starting to draw bigger crowds than Wayne Newton.
That'll be the day, Daniel. Oh, move down one, darling. He needs it more than I do.
Yeah, you see, the reason I look like this, I was asking too many questions.
About what?
House on Glendale Avenue. Owner hardly ever there, moves in and out mostly at night, and he sure doesn't want me finding out who he is.
Tried the Hall of Records?
My associate did. He came up with a list of holding companies longer than the line at divorce court.
Modest house, modest neighborhood.
Exactly. You wouldn't happen to have an idea who could own a house like that, would you?
Sounds to me like you own it, Daniel.
I own it?
You own it, and I own it. This lovely lady. Everybody who's ever filled out a W-2 form.
The government owns it.
You know how secretive the federales can be at times.
Of course, a safe house. The guy Laurie saw must have been a shooter. And he was trying to kill whoever the government boys were hiding in that house. Charlie and Laurie stumbled into the path of the shooter. He killed Charlie, tried to kill Laurie.
4,000.
4,000 on the bank for the gentleman. Cards, please.
Which means whoever worked you over was a federal agent. It's only a guess, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Jim. Take care of this guy. I think he's a genius.
I'm sure I am.
I'll get it. Who is it?
Federal agents. We'd like to see Laurie Bishop, please.
Benzer, be careful.
You have some identification?
Lloyd Kohler, Peter Bridges. Open the door. Laurie Bishop,
Yes?
we'd like you to come with us, please.
Now, wait a minute.
She'll be in good hands, lady.
Oh, hey, can't you wait a few minutes? Our boss will be right back.
We just finished talking to you, boss. Now, unless you want to be charged with obstruction of justice, Both of you, just relax. Miss Bishop?
They feds?
Yeah, they gotta be.
Now what?
Follow them, maybe the latest little witness.
And if they don't?
We still have to take her out, don't we? Then we'll take care of the witness. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Ben, Speed.
Dan, we've been looking for you.
What are you doing here? Where's Lori?
2 federal agents came and took her away.
Hey, I would have stopped him, you know, but one of these guys was the biggest human person I've ever seen in my life. He said he talked to you. Looks like he did.
Yes, he did. Do you know where they took her?
No.
I looked at their ID. I'm sure it was real. So wherever she is, she's with federal agents, so she's got to be all right, right?
What are we gonna do?
I want to find out where they took her.
How?
By asking someone who knows.
Metro, Sergeant Staunch.
Lieutenant Nelson, please.
He's with the SWAT team. They have a robbery suspect cornered in a warehouse at Keswick and Rainbow Road.
Thank you very much.
Take it downtown.
Where is she, Dave? That's all I want to know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care about that safe house or that target of those 2 government goons you've been playing footsie with. Just tell me where they got her.
I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play that deaf and dumb game with me. Not when there's a killer out there with connections and a damn good reason for wanting Lori dead.
Dan, did it ever occur to you I'm under orders? That I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm trying to save my job?
I've heard this speech already.
Well, then maybe if I repeat it, you'll get the point. Now, I'm responsible to a lot of people. People who have a better perspective on this thing than you do.
That's a cop-out.
You're copping out because maybe just this time, you're doing your damnedest not to have to take a back seat in this thing.
And you're trying your damnedest to pass the buck. If Lori's murdered, you can blame it on your superiors, right?
Nothing's gonna happen to Lori Bishop.
That assassin knows she was with me. He could have been watching my place. He could know where she is right now.
Dan, it is out of my hands.
Oh, that's great. It's out of your hands. You want me to quote you when they bring her body to the morgue?
Try the garden suite at the Desert Inn.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Perfect. Yeah, you You think the witness is in there?
Oh, yeah. I think we stand the best chance of hitting him from up there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna need the rifle with the scope for this one. Why don't you fix it while I check it out, all right?
Will do.
Here's our problem, Miss Bishop. A federal case is about to be tried here in Las Vegas. And our job is to protect this man, Mike McGuire. He's the prosecution's key witness. His testimony can put away an underworld figure we've been after for a long time. The man who hired the gunman you saw in the alley.
The gunman wanted to kill your witness before he could testify. Only Charlie died instead.
Mm-hmm. We can offer this man protection, but there's still a chance a killer can get past our security. If that happens, he'll be dead. Just like your friend.
I wish I could help.
We think you can, Miss Bishop. The police told us about the attempt on your life yesterday. Now, it's quite obvious you got a good look at the gunman in the alley.
But I was drunk that night. I can't remember. I don't remember what he looked like.
Come on, lady. This man's life is at stake. He's taking a big chance. Help him out.
Whether you like it or not, you're involved. The Trigger Boy's after you, too.
That's right. You got nothing to lose by cooperating now.
I'd like to cooperate. Believe me, there's nothing I'd like better than to help you catch Charlie's killer, but I can't. I'm as useless to you now as I was to Charlie then. I can't.
Get her a drink.
Oh. Oh, no. No, thank you.
Hey, you! Hold it!
Let me give you a hand.
Take it back, Tanner. You're not out of your league.
Tanner, glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, we could hardly show our gratitude to Laurie without thanking you, too. And without apologizing.
When do you boys head back to Washington?
Well, the trial ended yesterday. We go home tomorrow.
The guilty verdict against that big shot in California?
And with a whole briefcase full of charges against the men he hired to kill our witness.
Dan. She's coming, finally. I've never seen anybody so nervous since the junior prom.
Don't leave me.
You look wonderful.
Thank you. I haven't seen these people in so long. How did you ever get them to come?
Well, B sent out the invitations. And I think you did the rest a long time ago. You've got a lot of friends.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Oh, no.
It's all right. It's ginger ale.
Oh. Thank you.
To you.
Cheers.
Bravo.
Cheers.
Laura.
Cheers. Laurie. Cheers.
Cheers, Laurie.
Thank you, cheers. Thank you.
Next, on Vegas, Tanna pursues a pornographic film ring and finds himself going after Lieutenant Dave Nelson.
To beat me.
Was it Dave Nelson? Beats me.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Sue Adams, this is Dave Nelson. Dave Nelson, Sue Adams.
Hi.
Hello. You're very beautiful.
Thank you, sir. All the police officers in Las Vegas as gallant as you are?
Well, I like to think so.
In that case, I'd like to hear more about it.
Good.
So, where would everybody like to have dinner? I'll go make some reservations.
Hey, is there Lieutenant Nelson around here?
Over here.
Telephone, Lieutenant.
Excuse me.
So what's it gonna be?
How about Jimmy's?
Jimmy's, all right.
Oh, no, they're always jammed. We'll never get in there.
Oh.
You have not considered the resourcefulness, the cunning of one Dan Tanna. I will be back in a flash with the reservations.
Thank you. Lieutenant Nelson.
Hey, cop. There's your old buddy, Alex Barr.
I didn't know they had telephones in the sewer system.
I need to talk to you.
You and I don't have anything to say to each other, Barr.
I thought you might say that. Come here.
Lieutenant Nelson, this is Harriet. Yes, Harriet from the Big Burger, you know.
Harriet, what are you doing with Barr?
Well, he forced me to come with him. When I got off the late shift, he made me find out where you were, Lieutenant. He says he's gonna hurt me. I'm really scared.
Harriet, now you listen to me. The guy you're with is a street punk. He's not into twisting arms. Nothing is gonna happen to you.
All right, Lieutenant. All right.
I'm at 5516 Clayton.
And I'm on my way, Barr. And when I get there, if even one hair on that lady's head is out of place, I'm gonna blow you clear into Utah. Do you get that?
Is that okay? Did I do good?
Oh, you did just fine, Alex. Just fine. And now for you, sweetheart.
I have to leave for a while.
I'm sorry, Dave. Will it take long?
No, it's just a minor police matter. Where can I catch up?
Well, Dan said he was going to make reservations at Jimmy's. Ah! Did you make the reservations?
Did I make Does the Lone Ranger wear a mask? Does Superman fly? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle?
You made reservations. We're going to Jimmy's.
We're going to Alfie's. Jimmy's was jammed.
Dan.
I said I was Superman, not Mandrake.
I'm afraid the lieutenant has to leave to take care of business.
Anything serious?
No, it's nothing I can't handle. I'm sorry. It'll be no more than half an hour.
I'll wait.
All right.
You gonna go dressed like that?
340 Lincoln to control. 340 Lincoln to control. Do you read me? Give me the Metropolitan Police. Oh, Don,
Lieutenant, we have an attempt to locate on you, sir. They want you back at 5516 Clayton. They want you, sir, and I'll follow.
See the man of 459 report, 819 East Imperial.
What in the hell?
Procedure, Lieutenant. You know it as well as I do.
12817, no.
All right.
With information on the line at the fish market. 130 Roger, a 20-minute ETA on the man. Take 59, return to 4320 South Salon.
Good evening, Captain Smith. What's Internal Affairs doing out?
Now, what the hell is going on here, Dave? Now, in case you've forgotten police procedure, we take more than a passing interest in a car that is reported leaving the scene of a double homicide owned by a police lieutenant.
I left here to report the crimes.
Why don't you try the telephone? I understand it's an excellent instrument for communication.
It's dead. It's out of order.
I used it myself just a couple of minutes ago.
Well, it wasn't working when I was here.
May I see your gun, please?
May I ask why, Captain?
I don't have to give you a reason.
Well, let's just say I'd like one.
The bullet went through the victim, lodged in the wall. The lab boys say it's a 9mm. I believe you, like all of us, carry a 9mm.
Yes, I do. And I had my weapon in my hand when I came through that door. I saw two bodies there. I bent over and I was knocked unconscious. When I came to, I tried that telephone and it didn't work. I tried my car radio and it didn't work. So I drove to a phone booth to report the homicides.
Your gun, Lieutenant. This gun has been fired recently.
That gun has not been fired recently.
Would you like to change your last answer?
No!
This gun has been fired!
Then that's not my gun! Because whoever hit me on my head must have switched it!
Let's go outside and check your car radio. Seems to be working very well, Lieutenant.
It wasn't working when I was here.
Where were you around 2 a.m.?
I was at the Tropicana. I had a date.
With whom?
With a girl. Her name was Sue. I don't remember her last name.
Where did you take her?
I took her nowhere because I got a call from the two victims and I came here.
I think we better go downtown and talk about this, Lieutenant.
I think I've been stood up.
It's not like him to be late and not call. Excuse me a minute.
Sarge, can I use your phone?
bent over and I was...
Sergeant Peters.
Mel, this is Dan Tanna. I was supposed to meet Dave Nelson, but he hasn't shown up. Have you heard from him?
He's here, Dan.
Oh, great. Would you put him on?
I'm afraid I can't do that. Lieutenant is a prime suspect in a double homicide.
What?
2 people dead. He left the scene of the crime.
Be right there. Excuse me, something's come up. I'll call you in the morning, all right?
What are you doing here?
A better question. What are you doing here?
There's nothing to worry about. Somebody's trying to lay a grade school frame on me, that's all.
Well, you look worried.
I'm not worried, Dan. I'm sick. I can't imagine somebody killing 2 people just to set me up.
What?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Nelson, ballistics just confirmed that the gun that you were carrying was a murder weapon. And according to the serial numbers, it's your gun. We have the testimony of Miss Sue Adams, Miss Ann Nolan, who said they overheard you threaten Alex Barr's life before you left them backstage at the Tropicana.
I did that to protect Harriet Connors, the lady that he forced to call me.
Yeah, well, you also said if Barr harmed Miss Connors, who he obviously beat to death, you'd blow him away. He was blown away, Lieutenant.
Captain, I have admitted to threatening him. I did not kill him.
Then why didn't you offer some hard evidence to refute that?
We haven't exactly had a lot of time, Captain.
You're not a lawyer, are you, Mr. Tanner?
I've been retained by Lieutenant Nelson to investigate these killings.
Yeah, well, we're taking care of that, Mr. Tanner. Lieutenant Nelson, if I were you, I'd get myself a lawyer.
If you think that by taking my badge and my gun, you're going to keep me from busting this frame wide open, you got another thing coming.
Just take it easy, Dave. Yeah, you better listen to your friend, Lieutenant. You see, you have less rights than any other citizen out there, including the ones out on parole, so go very easy. Take nice long walks in the park, but make sure you take a witness with you when you do.
Gentlemen.
It's been a rough 3 days. I could use a drink.
It's a little early, but I'm by.
Give me a minute to stop by my locker and change.
Nelson's been suspended.
Oh, good work.
What next?
Why, now, my dear fellow, we simply sit back and relax. Well, this Nelson will undoubtedly be so busy trying to clear of himself of a double murder, I sincerely doubt he'll have time to pursue his investigation of the production of pornographic film.
He hired Dan Tanna to help clear himself.
Huh? In order for their investigation to lead back to us, Nelson and Tanner are going to have to dig, rattle a few cages, make noise. Now, if they do, I shall contact Captain Smith of the Las Vegas Metro Internal Affairs Division and have him taken off the streets.
And Tanner?
You love to kill, my dear Eddie. You enjoy it. What I can accomplish with internal affairs in my way, you, if necessary, can accomplish with Tanner in yours. But for the moment, just follow them.
Nice spot you picked here.
Closest watering hole to Metro. You know what next week would have been, Dan? My anniversary. 20 years on the force. The guys were gonna throw a party for me. 20 years. All the way from beat cop to homicide lieutenant. I'm proud of that. I loved every minute of it. Now this.
It's not over yet.
Isn't it? I know every man in that department. I've worked with them. Gone to their birthdays, their anniversaries, their weddings. I've even gone to some of their funerals. Now they can't even look at me. Tell me, what kind of person would beat a woman to death, kill a man just to set me up?
I don't know, Dave. But it doesn't take an Einstein to figure out that somebody wants you off the street. If they wanted you dead, they would have killed you when you walked out of your house in the morning.
Right now, I wish they had.
Like, were you working on anything special?
No, usual stuff. A couple of armed robberies, heavy breather on a Star's telephone, car thefts, those, you know.
Anything else?
Wait a minute. I did have a line on a pornographic film operation. They were supposed to be using a beat-up old warehouse as a soundstage.
Nothing?
I got there, it was deserted. I tracked it down for a week, and I ran into 6 dummy companies owned by people from out of state that don't exist.
Why would somebody go all that trouble to hide the ownership of a beat-up old warehouse?
That's what I thought to myself. That's why I was still working on it. Last night, just before I met you, I did get the tip on the name of the costume designer at the truck who's supposed to be recruiting those girls for pornographic films. But, obviously, I didn't get a chance to follow through.
Well, it's worth checking out. Go easy, or Smith will bust you faster than a bad run at the crap table. Okay, I'll start checking with why the phone at the house and your car radio coincidentally go dead. What about your gun?
I'm almost never without it. I practically sleep with it. How in the hell I could have it in my hand when I went in there and it ended up being the murder weapon, I don't know.
Okay, let's go on over to Mandy's. He'll give you a loaner to check out your lead at the DI. We'll try to find out why a radio goes dead for half an hour, then starts working again.
Got it.
Take that blue job over there, Lieutenant. The keys are over the visor.
Thanks, Manny. See you later.
All right. Look, there's something I want you to check out for me.
Sure, Dan. What do you got?
Lieutenant Nelson's radio.
What's wrong with it?
I want you to find out if somebody tampered with it.
Okay, I'll take a look. Hey, Dan, move that car, will you? And I'll get this one out of the way.
Pardon me. I'm looking for Miss Eva Swenson.
You brought the ostrich feathers.
No, I just came to talk to Miss Swenson.
Well, we've got a full dress rehearsal going on around here.
I'll try to bear that in mind.
Okay, well, she's over there.
Thank you.
Okay. You didn't happen to see the guy with the ostrich feathers, did you?
No, I didn't happen to see the guy with the ostrich feathers. But I'll tell you a secret. Right now, I'd rather be the guy with the ostrich feathers.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1.
Pardon me, Miss Eva Swenson?
Not now. I have a disaster just waiting for a place to happen here.
I'm Lieutenant Nelson, Las Vegas Metro.
Ex-Lieutenant Nelson, isn't it? I read the newspapers.
Please, I just want to talk to you.
Forget it.
My source tells me that you're a recruiter of young women for pornographic films.
7, 8, 1, 1.
All right, then. If they fall off, they fall off.
No, girls, not that way. Come on now, let's try it again.
I have a reputation here, Mr. Nelson. A good one. I could have you arrested for harassment.
I know that.
You're either very stupid or very crazy. What do you want?
Everything you know about a pornographic filmmaker who operates out of a beat-up old warehouse.
Easy. Nothing.
Miss Swenson, do you enjoy recruiting young women to work in human meat shows? I asked you a question, Miss Swenson. Young lady, I think you are as guilty as Judas. Now, I may go down trying to prove it, but if I do, I'm going to leave the DA so interested in you that he's going to check every bank account, every place you've ever been, every young lady you've ever talked with, everything you've ever done since you were born. Now, do you think that you can stand that spotlight, Miss Swenson?
Do you know what he'd do to me?
Who's he?
I can't tell you.
Do it. And I'll forget you ever existed.
When I find a new girl, I call Eddie Miller
The retired cop.
from Detroit. When I got into town a couple of years ago, I didn't even know a parking attendant. One night I got lonely. I went to a bar. Eddie bought me a drink. He offered to help me. He got me my first job. Designing costumes for a burlesque show. I'm good, Lieutenant. I didn't stay there long. When I got my first big break on the strip, Eddie hit me with recruiting girls for him. And I've been dangling on his string ever since.
Thank you, Miss Swenson. Incidentally, I have forgotten that you exist.
Why did you tell the police, Lieutenant?
Oh, nothing. I swear, Eddie, please.
Oh, I believe you, Eva. Because you know that if you did, and I found out about it, you'd wind up face down on the sand dunes with your neck open ear to ear.
Oh, no, Eddie, please. I didn't say anything.
Told you, Eva, I believe you. But just to prove that you're telling me the truth, I'd like you to do me a little favor.
Anything, Eddie. Only please don't hurt me.
Oh, I wouldn't hurt you. But after we have our little talk, I'd like you to call the police station and tell them that an ex-Lieutenant Nelson came over here, harassed you, dragged you into this wardrobe room here, and almost beat you to death.
What?
I want you to call the Las Vegas police and tell them that that black cop almost beat you to death.
Hey, Dan, I think I got something.
What?
I had to go under the hood to trace the electrical system from the battery clear back to the trunk.
The details. What do you have here?
Well, it was done with a very light wax. Cute.
Wax?
Yeah, see? They put it between the fuse and the fuse holder here. Now, that broke the circuit. No radio. But then, after the radio's been on for a while, that small amount of current melted the wax. And bingo, the radio works again.
Neat trick.
Neat trick.
Did you get the phone fixed yet?
Yeah, it should be working.
You have a dime? Thanks.
Smith here.
Captain Smith, this is Dan Tanna. I have proof that somebody tampered with Lieutenant Nelson's radio.
I'm not interested in Lieutenant Nelson's radio. And we heard from an Eva Swenson from the Tropicana. And she said that Nelson damn near beat her half to death trying to get some information on some cockamamie case that he's working on. Now, do you know where he is?
No.
You hold back on me, Tanner, and I'll pull your license.
I don't know where he is.
Fine. Fine, but for your information, we've got an APB out on your client. And this time,
When I nail him, he stays nailed.
Hey, what's that, Lieutenant Nelson? Lay off the lights and sirens. This is Unit 1, Baker 10. Have Lieutenant Nelson on Coulter heading west. Requesting backup.
Thanks, Manny. Anytime, Daniel.
Dan! He told me you'd still be here. Look, I got a lead. I just came back from the Tropicana. I talked to a woman named Eva Swenson.
You talked to her?
Yeah, she gave me a name. What the hell's wrong with you?
I just talked to Captain Smith. There's an all-points bulletin out for you for beating Eva Swenson half to death.
And you believe that?
Oh, of course not, but every policeman on the force is out looking for you. Now, let's stop this run and go down and face this thing. Let's straighten it out, Dave. They must have followed you. Here they come. What are you doing? What are you going to do with that?
Look, Dan, I'm fighting for my life. And with the evidence that Smith has, I don't have a chance.
Dave, wait a second.
Don't try and stop me.
No to 11 on command.
You boys all right?
Yeah.
Huh? You all right? And what are you doing here, Tanner?
Nelson showed up at Manny's garage.
And you didn't try to bring him in?
Yeah, I tried to bring him in. He pulled a gun and he took off. I was chasing him when this happened.
Now, let me tell you something, Tanner. As far as this town is concerned, I've got a rogue cop out on the streets. And whether he's guilty or innocent, it's my job to bring him in. And if I find out that you try to help him in any way, I'll pull you in so fast that there won't be a blink between that green jacket and a striped prison suit. Do you understand me?
You're double parked.
Thanks.
Tanna Investigations.
B, I'm on my way to the house on Clayton where Dave was supposed to have killed Alex Barr.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I think somebody tampered with his car radio. And whoever did that, I figured they also tampered with the phone at the house. Meanwhile, Dave is loose and running, so if he calls, get in touch with me right away. Talk to you later.
Hey, wait a second. Don't you have something for me?
Not right now, Benz. Just hang in there.
Oh. We'll hold him 1 minute and send him in. Well, my dear Eddie, it seems that your little interlude with Eva Swenson has started quite a flap. The entire Las Vegas police force is looking for our Lieutenant Nelson, and he's waiting in my outer office.
What the hell is he doing here? Eva couldn't possibly have known about you.
Of course not, my dear fellow. But since she is here, I suggest you evaporate while I delve into our unfortunate lieutenant's motivation. Lieutenant?
Mr. Wainwright?
Will you sit down?
No, I prefer to stand, sir.
Well, I assume that you are here to obtain my services in your current difficulties?
Not on my salary, no, sir. But I do understand that you have an investigator working for you by the name of Eddie Miller.
Absolutely. Eddie's done some fine work for this firm.
I need to locate him.
Eddie Miller has done investigative work for a number of law firms. Now, why did you pick this one?
Because he does most of his work for this one.
Lieutenant, you're a hunted man, and you've come to me for help. I'd like to know why.
I believe that your investigator may be involved in a double homicide of which I'm accused.
Ah? Any proof of that?
No, sir. Just a lead.
Good. Then I'll be glad to help you. 1/2 hour ago, I sent Eddie Miller to investigate an employee pilfering operation at the Bates warehouse.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
You should have let me kill him in the first place.
Oh. I expect better thinking than that from you, my dear Eddie. If I had allowed you to kill Nelson, 500 policemen would have galvanized into action to find his murderer. But now we have a suspended lieutenant with an APB out on him, trying to clear himself of murder. And it's our civic duty to help the police.
Sure.
Doesn't it make more sense to let his own kind kill him?
Tanna.
Dan, it's Dave.
Dave, where are you?
First, will you help me?
Yes.
I'm at the Bates warehouse. I need backup.
I'm on my way.
Thanks, buddy. woman that I'm supposed to have beaten gave me a lead. His name is Eddie Miller.
Yeah.
He's at the far end of the warehouse.
How do you know?
Terrence Wainwright. I went to him and he helped. You see, he's Miller's largest employer. I figured he would know where Miller was, and I was right. Well, what's wrong?
I don't know, but something's wrong. It's too easy.
All right, free! Dave, wait, don't run! Don't shoot, hold it!
Fire a warning shot.
Dave! Shoot low.
You set me up.
By all means, come in, Lieutenant.
You set me up.
Well, I'm an officer of the court. You should have known I'd turn you in. As a matter of fact, I think you might have been rather disappointed if I hadn't.
I don't believe you. Guys that I have worked with for years are hunting me and shooting at me, and you sit in your comfortable office apprising me of the fact that you are an officer of the court.
I'm not responsible for your situation, Lieutenant.
Neither am I, Mr. Wainwright. Now, where's Eddie Miller?
Right behind you, Lieutenant. I did try to save your life, my dear fellow, but unfortunately you wouldn't allow it. Now I shall have to turn you over to the rather unforgiving mercies of Mr. Miller.
Let me ask you one question. How'd you get my gun?
Oh, it's simple enough. You don't wear it when you play handball on Friday mornings. Eddie simply picked the lock of your locker and replaced it with an identical one. Shall we go?
Are you serious, Smith? What is it with you already, huh? What the hell is it with you? You actually thought I was chasing after him to help him get away? I was trying to stop the guy.
Now, what were you doing there in the first place?
Crap. Would you get me away from this guy? Take this down.
Now, everybody in Nelson's investigation is either turned up either dead or beaten. Yeah, and it's getting too coincidental. You're being there every time I go to get him.
Why don't you save us both a lot of time and just have me arrested for aiding and abetting? Otherwise, just get off my back.
I'm going to be watching you, Tanner. You make one mistake, and you're through here in Vegas.
That's terrific, because I don't like the climate here anyway.
Excuse me. What have you guys been? Recent graduate of charm school there. Here's your clothes.
Aren't you going to even ask me how I am?
Well, how are you?
Don't ask. Did you find Eva Swanson yet?
Yeah, she's here in the hospital. She just got out of intensive care. Room 314.
You think she can give you a lead to Dave?
That's the only lead we've got. Nelson told me she gave him a name. Eddie Miller. We were trying to bust him at the warehouse when the entire police department showed up.
What do you think? You think Dave's gonna go after Miller again?
I don't know, Biz, but that's what I'd do. Listen, stick around. I might need a driver. Are you peeking?
No.
Eva? Eva? Eva, my name is Dan Tanna. I'm a private investigator.
They said I'll have to have plastic surgery on my face.
I'm sorry. Eva, I'm working on the case against Lieutenant Nelson.
He broke my ribs.
Lieutenant Nelson?
I begged him.
Evelyn, was it Dave Nelson?
He forced me to do everything I did.
Who did? Who forced you?
Eddie Miller. Why did he have to beat me?
Eva, I will make him pay for what he did to you, but I have to find him. Do you know where he is?
They closed the old warehouse because Lieutenant Nelson found it.
Yes, I know. Where did they move to?
Redmond's.
Redmond's warehouse?
All right, everybody, quiet, please. We're gonna go for a take.
Watch. Enjoy yourself, Lieutenant. This will undoubtedly be the last pleasant sight you'll ever see.
Quiet down, and action.
Excuse me. Hi. Hey, sorry to bother you. Look, just give me a hand for a second.
Where'd you come from?
My car's stuck. It's right down the road. You know, I tried to turn it over and just nothing. Maybe it's the battery.
Stay here.
What, are you going in alone?
Look, if I'm not out in 2 minutes, I want you to call Metro. I need you here. Stay with the T-Bird.
I think you're nuts.
All right, quiet, everybody. We're gonna go for a take. Camera ready? All right. Get your positions, everybody. Camera ready? And roll it. Settle down. And action.
Yeah, good work, Nelson.
Would you untie me, please?
Sure. What a team.
Yes.
Matt Dillon and Chester.
Mm-hmm. What would you hurt?
Forgot my purse.
Friend of yours?
Showbiz is my life.
Yes.
Well, looks like I'm finally gonna get that evening out with that gallant Las Vegas Police Lieutenant Dave Nelson.
Oh, yes.
Is that what she called you?
Well, of course. How's the leg?
Oh, a couple more days on the cane, I'll be fine. How's the job?
It's good to be back. I want to tell you something. Thanks for sticking by me when nobody else did.
Oh.
Lovely. Yes.
You look lovely today.
Hello, yes.
So, where do we all want to have dinner?
I'll tell you what. Do you think that this time you can get us into Jimmy's?
Hey, does the Lone Ranger wear a mask? Does Superman fly? Does a
Alfie's.
Alfie's.
I suppose I could get us into Alfie's. Yeah,
With the visions so bold, he broke the mold, shaking the world with dreams untold. From Farm Molly to the prairie style, he built the future mile by mile. Concrete blast and nature's flow, Wright's designs make the world glow. From the ground to the endless sky, his genius soared, he's flying high. He said, let it breathe, let it grow, let the architecture steal the show. Blending earth with open space, he built the future, set the pace. Built the sky, let's rise, spread wood right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. From the Guggenheim to unity, Wright created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures that defy, he raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out in spirit roared, Wright's imagination soared. He said, form and function intertwined. In every building there's a sign, breaking limits, pushing wide. He let the beauty flow inside. The sky, let's rise, spread wood right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. The space, the line, crafting beauty so divine. Through nature's flow, he found the way, building dreams that still hold sway. Full night core energy, fast and powerful, with bright uplifting sense. Build the sky, let's rise, spread wood right. He touched the skies with every brick, every beam. He made the world a living dream. Geometry, design so bright, he lit the way with endless light. In every space, in every height, he's the master of modern sight. Let's fly. With the Guggenheim to unity, Wright created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures that defy, he raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out in spirit roared, Wright's imagination soared. From the Guggenheim to unity, Wright created pure harmony. Shapes that twist, that flow, that bend. He knew the future had no end. Building structures that defy, he raised them up to kiss the sky. Inside and out in spirit roared, Wright's imagination and sight. All night core energy, fast and powerful, with bright uplifting insight. They saw the world with its own divine. You knew the future had no end.
Next on Vegas.
Pete just got shot.
Shot?
He's going into cardiac arrest. Call the code blue.
Doctor, what's happening?
Not now. Get out of this room.
so-called Black Cat killer has claimed a second victim. Witnesses say a figure dressed and helmeted in black entered a men's clothing store operated by Robert Anderson just before closing and shot him. We'll have more details on this story as they become available. The Clark County Planning Commission held hearings today on environmental...
How did you do that?
Nothing to it. Dan, you got a phone call?
Great. Let's let it ride.
Hello? Dan? It's Binzer. Dave Nelson called here a minute ago. Bee just got shot.
Shot?
Yeah. In her house or something. She must have walked in on a burglar.
Where is she, Vince?
She's, they're taking her to the hospital. But Nelson is still at her house, and he wants you to call him, okay? He said it's pretty bad.
Right.
Lieutenant Nelson.
Dave, Dan, how is she?
I'm gonna give it to you straight, Dan. According to the paramedics, it's touch and go as to whether or not she makes it to the hospital.
I'm on my way.
Get her vital signs and have her prepped right away.
Give this to me.
Come on. 1, 2, 2, 3. Here we go.
B? Hey. Do you know who did it? Did you see who did it?
It was dark.
Okay, don't try to talk, all right?
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not gonna die. Hey, not with me around. Besides, you got my files too screwed up, huh? B, hey, B. Don't close your eyes. Try to concentrate, huh? Concentrate on something. Hey, remember that little kitten you brought by, you were thinking about adopting? Well, I'll tell you, I think you should do it. I think you should. And I'll tell you what, I'll even help you housebreak him, okay?
You're gonna have to get out of here now. We'll keep you informed.
Visitors for maternity floor is now open.
Doc, how is she?
Bullet was lodged in the abdomen. She came through the operation all right, but she's still a very sick young lady.
Is she gonna be okay?
Depends on whether or not there are complications.
Can we see her?
Not yet. She still has a long way to go.
Doc, if her condition changes, you have somebody call me.
I'll see that you're notified.
I worked with those reports all night long, and I still came up empty.
What about the neighbor who said she saw a motorcycle leave the scene?
It's in the report. The man who was killed was named Robert Anderson. He ran a men's clothing shop. He was shot down a week ago when he was closing up the store. 2 witnesses saw a black motorcycle pull out of the alley just about the time of the shooting.
Wait a second, that's the same description B's neighbor gave. That's got to be more than a coincidence.
That's right, and there's more to it. It's a school teacher named Carol Ann Lester. She was shot down in her apartment Tuesday night, approximately 8 p.m. A witness heard a motorcycle pull out of the alley just about the same time.
Dave, damn it, it's got to tie in there.
That's what I keep telling myself, Dan, but there's no common denominator. As far as I can determine, these 2 victims did not even know each other.
Well, what about a motive?
We struck out there, too. Miss Lester had $80 in her purse. Anderson was wearing a very expensive watch, and there was over $300 in the cash register.
What does B have to do with any of these people?
You come up with an answer to that, my man, and I can get off at square one.
I intend to, Dave.
Dan, how's B's daughter?
Julie's back east for a couple of weeks visiting her grandma.
You let me know if I can do anything, won't you?
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
You're Dan Tanna, the private investigator, aren't you?
Yes.
Miss Davis worked for you. Do you believe that this shooting had anything to do with a case you're working on, maybe?
Look, there's no comment at this time. The police are working on it.
Well, what about these rumors we've been hearing about a black cat killer? Can you tell us about
As far as
that?
I'm concerned, it's just rumors. You'll excuse me?
I'm Jennifer Stallings. But I like to be called Jenny.
What can I do for you, Miss Stallings?
You want the long version or the short?
The short. I've got a lot on my mind.
I know. I heard about your secretary, Miss Travis. I'm a freelance writer. I'd like to cover this story, and I was hoping you'd be able to give me some information.
Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told the other reporters. No comments now.
I don't want any comments. I was hoping I could ask you for a favor.
What kind of favor?
Promise you won't get mad?
Not without good reason.
Well, I thought, well, maybe if I could just scoop these reporters just once, it would do wonders for my career. And maybe I could even get a steady job in a newspaper. And because of what happened to your secretary, I knew you'd be investigating these murders, and guess I fell into the long version.
You've done everything but get to the point.
I was wondering if I could tag along with you for a couple of days.
That's not possible.
Why? I won't get in the way. I could even help. All I want to do is observe.
Look, Miss Stallings, Jenny, I've got a lot of ground to cover this week. All right?
Well, I'm good at that. Please, Mr. Tanna, if I cause you 1 minute of trouble, or you could just kick me out of the car.
That won't be necessary. Because you won't be in the car. Sorry.
Here, please, and you can take 5. You girls can just rest in the area over there. That'll be fine. We've got to get this dance right now.
Miss Lester? Can I talk to you for a minute? My name is Tanna. I'm a private investigator. It's about your sister.
I've already told the police everything I know.
Would you mind telling me? See, someone I'm very fond of is in the hospital, and we don't know if she's going to make it or not.
What does that have to do with my sister?
Well, I think it's possible that they were both shot by the same man.
Are you referring to the black cat killer they've been talking about on television?
Yes. Miss Lester, according to the police report, you last saw your sister the morning of the night she was killed?
She said she was going to a singles bar. She dropped by to borrow one of my dresses. She was wearing it when they found her.
Do you know if anything was missing from her apartment?
The police drove me there. I couldn't find anything missing.
Did your sister have a special boyfriend?
Not really. Caroline was always more comfortable curled up with a book.
Doesn't sound like you're describing a girl who'd even go to a singles bar.
Well, with Carol Ann, you had to talk yourself blue in the face to get her to go anywhere. I practically had to push her on the plane to get her to take a vacation.
Miss Lester, I have one more question, and forgive me for being blunt. But do you know of anyone who would have a reason for wanting your sister dead?
No, Mr. Tanna. No one.
Okay, take it from the top.
I hope your friend makes it.
Thank you.
He's going into cardiac arrest. Call it code blue.
Doctor, what's happening?
Not now. Get out of this room.
Dr. Redfeld, report to Dr. Barr in administration. Dr. Redfeld, report to Dr. Barr in administration.
I told you to get out of here. Passport. Help with that. All right, clear. Defibrillate. Again. Again. We're getting away, Pratters.
Tanna.
Hi, Dan.
Hi. How you doing?
It's about my brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just keep trying to pretend he really isn't dead. But I guess I'm just not very good at it.
Donna, you know, my secretary, Bee, was shot.
Yes, I'm sorry, Dan. How is she?
Well, I called the hospital about an hour ago. She made it through a cardiac arrest, but she's still critical. Donna, I think there's some kind of link between the two shootings.
I know. Lieutenant Nelson told me about those other people who were shot, and I've been seeing it on the TV and in the papers.
Now, that's what I want to ask you about. See, the police didn't find anything missing from your brother's store. The cash register wasn't touched. Do you know if there was anything of value there that we might have missed?
Not that I know of. I just can't understand why anyone would want to kill Robert. Danny worked his tail off trying to make a go of that store. I had to practically force him to take some time off.
Did he take a vacation?
Yeah, he got back a few days ago.
Where did he go?
Acapulco. He went with some group on a tour arranged by some travel agency. Dan, does that mean something?
Donna, I've been looking for some kind of link between these killings. Bee just got back from a vacation in Acapulco.
I don't understand.
I talked to a sister of one of the other victims. She said that she just got back from a vacation. I'm gonna call and check, but I'll lay odds it was Acapulco. Donna, did your brother bring anything back from Mexico? Souvenirs, presents, curios?
All he brought back was this. It was a present for me.
I'm sorry. What are you doing here? How did you know I was here?
I followed you. I hope you don't mind.
Well, as a matter of fact...
Please, Mr. Tanna. If I could break this door, it could change my whole life.
Jenny, no, I don't work that way.
Can't you give anybody a break?
I don't work with a partner.
What are you really saying, Mr. Tanna? No one ever broke a rule for you. You never had a break. Remember, I don't really need your permission. I could just follow you.
Well, you are persistent, aren't you? Okay, but we do it my way, all right?
Agreed.
You don't go anywhere where I feel is not safe.
Deal.
Okay.
Where do we start?
My secretary's house.
Miss Travis, how is she?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
Sorry to hear that.
I should call Ben's, have him meet us there.
Well, why are we going there?
To look for something? He went on a vacation to Acapulco recently. The other two victims, the ones that were killed, they were in Acapulco, too. It's the only link we have.
Do you have any idea what you're looking for?
No. Just hope to get lucky. Oh, Benz.
Dan.
Benz, this is Jenny Stallings. This is Benzer, my associate.
Hi, how do you do?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Don't just stand there. Start looking.
What are we looking for?
Did Bee bring anything back from Mexico except those silly souvenirs she gave us?
No, just the candle holders and a hat and a sombrero and sandals.
Nothing else, huh?
Well, no, she said she didn't do any shopping there. You know, she just went for rest and to get some sun. And she took some pictures and had pictures taken of her.
Pictures?
Well, tourist pictures. They're over here. I'll show you. It was just pictures of Bee and some people standing in front of a church, you know, like a national landmark or something like that.
Right.
Here, I think it was called San Sebastian. The town was called Tosco. They're gone. They're not here. Hey, look, they were here yesterday. I saw them.
Benz, how many people were in these pictures?
I don't know, Bee and a woman, another woman, and 3 men.
3 men.
I don't see where you're going with this.
Think about it. Why would someone break in this house, try to kill Bee, to steal a picture?
Well, maybe it wasn't just a picture. How do you know it wasn't something else that was taken?
I don't, but that's how we got to going. Benz, I want you to track down this travel agent who booked the tour. Find out the names and addresses of everybody who was on it.
Why?
Because it's the only connective link we've got. Will you just do it, please?
I'll do it, yeah. I was just asking a question, that's all.
Hey. Look. I'm sorry, all right?
I know, it's all right. She's my friend, too, you know? Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
A picture of tourists in front of a church, it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe it does to the killer.
Look, you're gonna have to be on your own for a while. I've got to do some errands and check on B.
Her vital signs are much more stable. It looks like she may be over the crisis.
B? B, it's Dan. Can you hear me? Hi. Yeah, I want you to try to remember something that's very important. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good. Now, B, remember when you went to that old church in Toxco? There were some people with you. Now, do you remember those people, who they were?
Huh.
Now, did you see or hear anything unusual at the church?
No.
Let her go now. She needs to rest.
Hi.
Hi.
Where to?
Flat to the DI for some brunch. Gotta meet Binzer.
Did he get anywhere with that list of names?
Oh, we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, you mentioned yesterday you were going to the hospital to see your secretary. How is she?
Much better, thank you.
It's great news.
Hi.
Howdy.
Listen, I got that list you wanted, the names and addresses of the people who went on the Acapulco tour with B.
Very
Hi.
good.
How are you?
All we gotta do now is narrow it down to the people who took the side trip with B. The ones who are still alive, that is.
I've already done it. Thank you.
How'd you do that?
I talked to the tour director. He's the one that made the arrangements for the trip to Tosco.
Very impressive.
I hope it helps.
Thanks.
See you.
I think Nelson should know about this list.
Look, I've got to be getting back to my typewriter. I'll check with you later.
Don't you want something else?
No, thanks. I'm fine.
Thanks, Marie.
Lieutenant Nelson.
Dave, I think I got something. Of the 4 people who took the side trip with B, the ones in the picture, 2 are still alive. I think they're gonna need some protection. James Maynard and...
Hold it. You're a little late with Maynard. He just got hit.
Then we're down to one name on the list. Enright.
Mickey Enright.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not new to me. In fact, his face used to decorate my office all the time. Petty theft, breaking and entering. Nothing serious. I understand he's going straight. He's now selling used cars. I've got a question for you. Why the hell would 5 people having their picture taken together make them a target?
I don't know, Dave.
All right. Enright's got protection.
Thanks.
Oh, get out of here. Yeah?
Jenny Stallings, Mr. Brenner.
Oh, Jenny. Screwed up, huh? When you came down here to take the contract, you were touted as the best shooter in the business.
What is that supposed to mean? I shouldn't have to remind you that 4 are down.
Wrong. My people call and tell me you got sloppy. Now, one of them is still in the hospital.
I'll take care of it.
Now, listen. One of those creeps sent me that letter. Now, my face is known all over the world. Now, anybody in that picture could identify me.
I said I would take care of it. That leaves just one more. Enright.
What about him?
He's gone underground. But I've been holding hands with a PI who knows his town a lot better than I do. He's a smart cookie. I latched onto him to make sure he wouldn't get too close. Sooner or later, he'll lead me to Enright.
I want you to get those negatives. Now, when you finish the contract, If you finish, I want you to get on a plane and hand deliver those negatives personally.
I'll just need a few more days.
Oh, one more thing. If you blow this, you'll be the next one taken out.
Vince.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Did you find Enright yet?
No, I haven't found him.
What about that lady he hangs out with?
She hasn't heard from him. It's really strange. It's like he fell into a well and disappeared.
James Maynard, the tour photographer, he's dead. That makes Enright the last person on the list who's alive, so we gotta find Enright before the killer does, all right?
I'll stay right on top. Oh, you know that really good-looking lady, Jenny Stallings?
Yeah.
She called a couple times. She wants you to call her back.
Hey, Joe, use the phone.
You got it.
Hello?
Jenny, this is Dan Tanna. You were trying to reach me?
Hi, Dan. Yeah, I was just sitting here working on my story, and I was wondering how your secretary was doing.
Well, I talked to the doctor about an hour ago. She's gonna make it.
Well, that's great news. How's everything else doing?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it progress. The police turned up another body from the list, James Maynard.
Oh, my God, the photographer. Why would anyone want to kill him?
What? I don't know. I'm still working on the other victims. Look, if anything develops, I'll call you, all right?
Okay.
Your face is very funky.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Yeah. Jenny Stallings never saw that list you gave me, did she?
No.
She just referred to James Maynard as a tour photographer.
She couldn't have. She couldn't have known that.
She couldn't have. Nelson said that Maynard was killed shortly after he returned from a business trip. I'm laying odds that the killer was looking for the negatives.
Dan, you don't think the killer is Jenny Stallings?
I don't know, Vince, but I'm gonna go have a talk with her. Come on.
Yeah.
The Black Cat Murders by Jennifer Stallings.
Maybe she is a freelance writer.
And maybe this is just window dressing to fool anybody who might happen to invite themselves in here. Vince, this just about does it.
What?
Jennifer Stallings went to Acapulco 2 days after the tour got back. She stayed 1 day. She told me she'd never been to Acapulco. Lady's a phony. Get on the phone, call Nelson, tell him to get some troops over to the hospital and give me Jenny's description.
You think she's gonna go after B again?
I told her that B was all right. That means B is still a target.
Dr. Smith, call your office. Nurse Hall, call your station. Nurse Hall, call your station.
Red is even.
Daniel.
Well, looks like you got a hot streak going.
The system I learned playing with Prince Rainier, would you believe, even has come up 6 straight times.
Amazing.
Sorry to hear about B. Is there anything I can do?
Well, as a matter of fact, there's a character by the name of Mickey Enright.
Recycled junkie, used to be into hot cars. Strictly a lightweight.
Yeah, I've read his sheet. What I need to know is where I can find him.
I hear you straight. Why would he go under?
Because he's very scared right now.
32 is even.
And that makes 7 in a row.
James, about Mickey Enright?
He used to have a partner, Timothy Reel. Owns a little hotel downtown. All of it goes on evening.
Most hotels have names.
Some a little fancier than their rooms. Take the Casbah, for instance.
Thanks.
Foolish boy.
Nine is odd.
I figured odd was about due.
Put it on odd.
Excuse me.
You want a room?
No, I want to talk to somebody staying here.
Got a name?
Yeah, Mickey Enright.
I don't got anybody registered here by that name.
Look, pal, we can do it the hard way or the easy way. Now, how do you want it?
You a cop?
No, but I have a friend who is. Now, do you want me to shut this place down for harboring an accomplice to a murder?
Who the hell are you, anyway?
Somebody who wants to talk to Mickey Enright. Now, what room's he in? What room's he in?
311, 311. Creep.
You should never open the door without asking who's there.
Who's there? What do you want?
My name is Tanna, and I want some answers.
All right, ask the questions.
Let's start with who you're hiding from.
Who's hiding?
You are, and I even know why, because your name is the last one on the list.
I don't know from any list.
Do you know how easy it was for me to find you? Do you know how easy it would be for this black cat killer to find you? I suggest you talk to me.
About what?
Acapulco.
Oh.
Where are the negatives?
I don't. I'll show you. All right, I'll show you.
Nice and slow.
Yeah. There's a...
The man in the background. Augie Brenner.
Okay, so I knew it was Brenner. I saw, as soon as I saw him in front of that church, Augie Brenner. Brenner, big union boss, supposed to be blown up on that boat on Lake Mead.
He staged the whole stunt just to save himself 20 years in a federal prison, is that it? And you found out where he was staying in Acapulco, sent him this picture, along with your anonymous business proposal? Either he pays off or this picture goes to the newspaper?
Oh, come on, Tanner. What's $100,000 to a big high roller like him, huh?
It depends on how much value you place on a human life.
Look, I didn't know those other people were gonna get hit.
Hey, Mickey, it had to work that way. How was Brenner supposed to know which of you sent the picture, huh? Let's go.
Where are we going?
Downtown. Friend of mine. You'll like him. He's a cop.
You wired. You just got lucky. You think it's over, don't you? Well, you're wrong. Okay, so maybe they give me 10 to 20 years. I'll be eligible for parole in 8. A couple of years off for good behavior. And then I'll be back, Tanna. I'll be there for you.
That's a threat I can live with. Let's go.
I was in the hospital recuperating, something kept bugging me.
Something I said?
No, it was something he said.
What?
You remember?
No, I don't. What?
Well, I don't exactly remember, but something about how I kept screwing up your files.
Oh, B, that was a joke.
Was it?
Not
That's
really.
what I thought. Well, I think you're gonna pay for that.
You know, there is something else we talked about that I don't think you remember.
What?
Here.
What?
Open it up.
Oh, no, is that cute? And now I remember something else. Something about how you were going to help me housebreak him.
Her.
Whatever.
Little cute thing, huh? I think she's ready for her first lesson.